Welcome to Midnight Terror, where I post true life horror stories. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. It was late afternoon when Mariana first saw the old hotel perched above Tequendama Falls. The building's cracked white walls and broken windows stared down at the polluted river below. The sign at the entrance read, Hotel Salto del Tequendama, but most locals called it the Suicide Hotel, Turn Search 13. Folklore says long before the hotel existed, heartbroken Muisca women leapt from the cliffs to escape conquest, transforming into eagles in midair. Guided by the god Bochica's golden staff that created the falls thousands of years ago, Turn Search 14 Turn Search 2. Mariana remembered the myth well. It had always sent a chill through her. Mariana and her friend Raul pushed open the heavy wooden door. It groaned like a wounded animal. Inside, the lobby was coated in thick dust. Faded portraits of wealthy visitors lined the walls. The floor's black and white tiles were chipped and stained. A damp breeze slipped through broken shutters, carrying the distant thunder of water. Raul shone his flashlight down the long corridor. "You feel that?" he whispered. Mariana nodded. The silence felt too loud. No birds, no wind, just the rushing falls beyond the cliff. They crossed the lobby toward the grand windows that once framed the cascade. Now those windows were shattered, letting rainwater drip onto a dusty reception desk. Mariana's flashlight beam fell on a newspaper clipping pinned to the wall. Hotel del Salto opens in 1928 to elite tourists. Turn Search 13. She ran her finger along the faded print. "Looks like it shut in the early 90s, Raul said, pointing to another clipping. "Hotel closes as Bogota river pollution drives away guests." He swore he heard a faint sob. Mariana froze. The tears came from nowhere. They stepped outside onto the crumbling balcony. Wind gusted up from the gorge. Mariana peered over the railing at the still tainted river far below. She thought she saw movement in the mist. A dark shape. Another breath, and it was gone. "Let's check the east wing," Raul suggested, voice tight. Inside, rooms opened onto long hallways. In one, the wallpaper peeled like dead skin. An old suitcase lay in the corner, its leather cracked. Mariana knelt, lifting the lid. Inside were yellowed letters dated 1945. They spoke of a guest who jumped to her death after a lost love. Mariana swallowed hard. The room grew cold. She saw footprints in the dust, bare footprints leading to the window, and then stopping, as if someone had vanished through glass. Her heart pounded. She backed away. Raul's light caught on faded scribbles on the wall. "Don't come alone." The words were carved, shaky and urgent. Mariana felt a weight on her chest. She turned to leave, but froze. Standing at the end of the hall was a silhouette, thin, motionless. Mariana's scream echoed down the corridor. Raul rushed forward, but the figure melted into the shadows. Only the echo remained. They sprinted back to the lobby, the building groaning around them. Outside, the sky was dusk purple, and the waterfall roared like a living thing. They didn't look back as they fled toward their car. Behind them, the hotel stood silent once more, its empty halls waiting for the next soul brave, or foolish, enough to enter. Rain fell in sharp sheets as Mariana and Raul returned at night. The moon was hidden behind clouds, and the only light came from Raul's weak flashlight. They parked near the rusted gate and slipped inside the grounds. A sense of dread weighed on Mariana's shoulders. They climbed the narrow path to the hotel entrance. Raul pushed open the door. The lobby was pitch black. The storm's wind rattled glass. "Let's find the balcony again," Mariana whispered. They crossed the lobby, hearts pounding. At the doorway, they heard a soft sob and the creak of floorboards. Raul edged forward. Mariana followed. Outside, lightning lit the falls for a split second. In that flash, she saw her reflection in the window, a pale face with hollow eyes. Next to her stood a woman in an old-fashioned white dress, dripping with water. The woman held out a hand and whispered in a voice like wind, "Stay with me." Mariana gasped. The woman's face twisted, eyes black voids. She lunged. Mariana stumbled back inside and slammed the door. The glass rattled from the impact. Raul grabbed her arm. They ran to the east wing, searching for the stairs. At the top, they found a long corridor ending in a locked door. Beyond it, they heard muffled cries. Raul kicked the door. It burst open, revealing a small room with a single broken window. Water dripped from the ceiling. On the floor lay a journal. Mariana picked it up. Its pages told of a young maid forced by a jealous husband to jump from the balcony. Her death was hidden by the hotel owners to protect the resort's image. She wrote of betrayal, despair, and cold nights spent waiting for him to rescue her, but he never came. A sudden gust blew the window open. The fall's roar filled the room. Mariana felt a hand grasp her shoulder. She jerked around. No one was there. They fled down the stairs, the hotel shaking with each thunderclap. In the lobby, a figure blocked the exit, a woman in white, face blurred and wailing. Mariana screamed and dashed past her. Raul followed. They burst outside into the storm. Lightning struck the balcony they'd stood on. A deafening crack split the air. The balcony collapsed, stone crashing into the gorge below. Mariana and Raul didn't stop until they reached their car. They looked back once. The hotel's windows glowed faintly, as if lit by 100 candles. Then every light went out. They never returned. In the years since, hikers claim they still hear a woman sobbing near the ruins at night. Some swear they see a white dress drifting along the balcony edge. The locals keep their distance after dark. The end.